Hey, I told you to stop going in the RC room. Last time you did, you pooped in the freaking fish tank. Stop throwing packages, too. What do we got? Ooh, 110 Rock Chop. I know what this is. What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning back in to Bearded Grill RC. Today, I'm going to review. We're going to be checking this out, what this is, what it does, and what it goes into. So, I want to send a shout out to 110 Rod Shop. If you guys don't know who they are, they make custom parts for Zen F450s, Zen F250s, the Traxxas rollback, some of the lowriders from Red Cat. They make a bunch of different parts. They're really nice, good parts. I've got them on a ton of my stuff. My Traxxas rollback has their working rollback kit and a ton of other stuff from them. My Zen F, probably should have just done this in the first place, but my slammed F450 has some of their stuff. The Heatwave has a ton of their stuff. And my F250 has a bunch of their stuff. Highly recommend 110 Rod Shop if you're looking for custom parts for one of those vehicles that I mentioned. So they sent me this over. This is brand new. It is a rolling coal kit. Now, these are for the F250, the F450. But they are working on it to work on, I think, the hauler. And I think they're working on it for another custom project that I'm not going to mention. Hopefully that'll be coming out soon. I'm planning to get my hands on one. But there's a lot coming to that one. Stay tuned for this. There's something, when it releases, it's going to be freaking cool. Especially if we can get it to roll coal. So, what's different between this and other smoke kits? Now, most smoke kits for RC, they make white smoke. White smoke isn't really what you want. Truthfully, if your car's dumping white smoke, you got an issue. This actually makes black smoke. There's a lot into this. I know Dustin at 110 Rod Shop has been working on this for a while. So we're going to get this installed. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go on the Heatwave. But I thought if it'd be cool to get onto a slammed truck. I ain't sure yet. We're going to figure that out here in a second. So what this comprises of is a servo, fan, a whole bunch of other magical stuff that Dustin got into this thing, and a control box, and a little bit of CoalCaine. So we're going to get this all installed, figure out what this all does and how it looks. So again, I want to send a big thank you to 110 Rod Shop for sending me this to give a review on. And yeah, so if you haven't ordered from 110 Rod Shop before, they're awesome people. But if you order from them and you get something, especially something like this, the rollback kit, a lot of stuff, there's only 2 people in the shop. Give them time to get their stuff, your stuff shipped to you. It can take a couple weeks, it can take a couple months, but you will get your stuff, and trust me, it is worth it. I have loved every bit of part, everything I've gotten from them. So, shout out to them again. They're both great people, great shop, great parts. So, let's get into this build and see what we got to get into. Alright, so I actually got this installed. I was on the phone with Dustin from 110 Rod Shop, who is the owner of 110 Rod Shop. I wanted to make sure to do this video. I got it right. It's not too bad of an install. It's actually very easy. So I'm going to show you real quick now. Your install, if you're doing it on a stock Zen F450 or even an F250, you're going to have a lot easier of an install. I installed this on a truck that has been highly modified, so my install is a little bit different. But it's installed the same, but I had to work around some things, and a lot of the wiring is different because this is on a slammed chassis with a lot of custom work into it. So yeah, yours should be a lot easier. There's a ton of wiring in this truck. So I'm going to show you here. So this is the main bit of it all. So you got 2 fans back here. This is where the CoalCaine fuel goes into. You have the wiring for the fans and the wiring for the servo here. This opens the valve. So that servo hooks to, you need a Y splitter. First off, you're going to need a Y splitter. It goes into your throttle. So that way, as you accelerate, the valve opens more and you roll more coal. So that is what that servo is right here. Controls the valve in here. Your exhaust comes out. So I have the control box here underneath the receiver. This is the control box. There's 2 plugs on the output, 2 plugs on the input. So your 1 plug on the input goes to your throttle, which is the shorter cable. The longer cable goes into your receiver for an open channel. You want that on a switch so you can flick it on and off. That controls the fans. So the fans aren't running non-stop. You can actually turn it off when you don't want it rolling coal, or you can turn it back on. And then the outputs go to the actual box itself. There's an output with 2 wires, which is the fan. Then there's the output that is 3 that goes to the servo. So it's actually a fairly easy install. 3 bolts right onto the side of the frame. It is designed to go around the spur gear cover. So the easiest way to know what 3 holes you're going to mount it to is just line it up that it just clears the spur cover, bolt it to that. Now yours is also going to look a little different. I have flipped the lid around because being I'm running the slam chassis, the body sits a lot lower than the stock chassis. I have different body mounts. So the windshield actually hits the cap, so I just flipped it around. The cap is normally on the other side because on a regular Zen F450, F250, the body sits a lot higher. It will clear this. This will not. So just doing my own modifications. Then your truck's going to come with the exhaust, the pipe, and the exhaust stack. All that does is just pop into the end, you screw it on, and you're good to go. So pretty much, I'm going to finish this up. I got a little bit more customizing to do to get this all to work together with the slam chassis, the custom body I've got, everything. The wiring's done, most of the install's done. Honestly, I wouldn't say this will take you more than 15-20 minutes to install, truthfully. I mean, you might have to remove a couple bolts, put the 3 bolts in, which it does come with the longer screws to mount it, plug in your 4 plugs and wires, and you're good to go. You may have to set the switch on the on-off switch on your controller, but besides that, it's a fairly simple install. And so I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to test it, see how this thing works. From the videos I've seen, it's pretty freaking cool. So let me finish this, and then we'll go outside and test this thing out. Alright guys, so here's a slammed F450. Got the CoalCaine Kit installed. So see how this goes. Turn it on. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Alright, so I look at the truck lifted up so I can do this all in full camera. Now, one thing guys, this is using a very fine coal powder. Non-toxic, it's food grade. So, you're putting out a coal powder. You really don't want to run this in your house. Again, it's non-toxic, but it'll make a mess. But it looks cool. So, it's not on right now. So now I'm just going to flip the switch. You can hear the fans go. Another thing about this stuff too is, again, it's food grade. So if you do get it anywhere, you can vacuum it up, or you can wash it off with water. It'll wash right off. So Alright guys, so that was the CoalCaine Kit from 110 Rod Shop. So, first impressions, it's freaking cool. Being that you actually have a smoke kit that is making black smoke, not white, it's freaking cool. So, I'm going to have the link down below for the CoalCaine Kit itself, and also have a link just to 110 Rod Shop's main site. And if you get a Zen F450 and F250, if you want it to roll coal, this is pretty freaking cool. And again, it's an easy install. It's not hard. Now, they are talking that there's going to be, chances are that there's going to be more kits that this is going to fit in the future. Could be the rollback from Traxxas, could be the, I don't know, Tamiya trucks, it could be some other projects that are coming that I can't really talk much about. So, hint, hint. There's going to be more options for this CoalCaine Kit to mount onto. Some you could guess, some you're not going to guess. I'm looking forward to some of them. So, besides that, guys, go check out 110 Rod Shop. Check out some of the other awesome products they have. If you want more information, just post in the comments, or you have any questions, post in the comments. I can help you out. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to make it work on this truck. I've been working on this slammed F450 for... I started this project about 3 to 4 years ago, and it's still going. This is one of those projects where I'll work on it for a week, and then I'll shelve it for a couple months, then I'll work on it, shelf it, work on it, shelf it. It's getting there. So there's going to be more on this truck coming at some point. If you want to see more about it, post in the comments. I can make a video just on this whole build alone. I've got parts sitting on the shelf for the thing. This is a heck of a project. But having it roll coal is freaking cool. So, thanks again guys for watching. Catch you on the next video. I do have one coming very soon. I've already got some of the product here. It's coming. So, be ready. Catch y'all guys later. Thank you for watching. Have a great one. Peter Gorilla.